I have never wanted to inflict violence upon another human being as much as I do right fucking now.
That's how you guys know your best friend.
Hey, that's a cold open.
Get off your phone! Yeah! Yeah!
No, we can't. We gotta stop stealing jokes from other people.
Never gonna happen.
Oh.
Our entire channel survives off of references.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, it's been a while. We haven't done one of these in a while. We haven't been together as a group in a while.
What's up?
Together
We're
forever!
missing Derek, but
Derek.
he didn't have to be here. I'm kidding.
I honestly wish you were here because he would help tell the one-shot story.
It's okay. It's all
We're gonna start off with
Okay, so
context.
Kinda. So Christmas, I wasn't able to make it. I was in Spokane.
Merry Christmas.
Huh?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. So when I
Happy
came
Hanukkah.
over Saturday, we were trying to record Pokemon and we got stuck in a fucking time loop.
Yep.
And Chance was like balls to the walls, really trying to just tell me the story.
I really wanted
And
to.
Ryan's like,
fucking
no,
good.
save it.
I texted him. I was like, "Do not do it.
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely do not do it."
Okay.
Oh, but Derek said he wanted to be here while we told the story.
I know.
Fuck!
It's not gonna happen. Can't hold it for 2
Because
weeks.
it's gonna lose luster.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well, next
I
week-
apologize,
next week we're gonna be
Derek,
doing
whenever
that.
you
Should I
hear
give the
this.
spark notes or should I give the whole
well,
story?
so context.
Let's give a little bit of the background and the rest of the...
Okay, you guys cover that
Yeah,
part.
tell me what
So-
the setting was.
The setting is the
There's-
usual D&D setting. We're
Hold on, everyone.
cracking
Okay.
open a cold one
Every
with the
time.
boys.
That's,
So
that's
the-
cotton candy.
So-
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
So this is
I didn't buy it.
So this is an unrecorded one shot we
Oh,
did
each
with
one go away.
with the boys, with Derek as helming as the DM. The setting was his own homebrewed world, but it was like a part we've never been to in the main campaign we did with him. So that, or I never been to. So it was kind of like
Oh, this is in the setting of...
his world. I don't know what it's called.
Is it also like Farron?
There is a continent or an area called the same thing, exactly the same as mine is.
Well, Faerun.
No, it's called Farron.
Fair.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I did not think of Faerun when I thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Oh,
And
fuck.
so then it was Kaleb,
Hey.
Chance,
Hey!
myself, 2 of our other friends, and Derek is the DM.
Well, Sharice and Andrew are there.
Oh, I mean, obviously I know, but they don't
Yeah.
know who they are.
Yeah. 2 of our other friends.
And then I think that's where the context is. That's all. That's
What was the I guess the mission?
the mission was. There was some piano playing, like music being heard through next to these woods, and people.
And they were like...
they're like charming people.
Yeah, it was charming.
Okay, so I already know who was involved because they told me who was there, and I've played with this character of Caleb's.
Yeah.
Let's have Caleb.
And hold on, because you gotta explain all the characters there. Out of all the characters that I've played with Caleb, whether like the small amount that I've DM or with,
You can just say the name of the character.
Gleamscale is the one that I hate the most.
Rarakis were
Because I'll call you out on your shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like Christianity being pressed upon me.
Bahamidism.
Yeah.
Draconis.
Yeah. I don't want to get into it with that one. Vlad is up there.
So
That is funny, but it's
explain
just
to the
really
audience-
fucking annoying.
Well, Explain to the audience
Tell
who
what
Vlad
character.
is.
Tell what characters you guys are
I'll
playing.
start with
I
my
want to
character
I want to
because-
save his for last.
I'll start with my character because my character it's kind of like a translator for like I calmed him down.
Oh.
I was a
lot.
translator for you.
You were like a translator for me, yeah.
He was
like,
a Kenku.
Okay.
And he
Rogue.
like the first thing he does when he sees me is fucking stupid. Anyway, I was a
No, can I say it?
yeah. Well, we'll get to you. I'll start my character first.
Okay.
So I was playing a Kenku Soul Knife Rogue.
Right.
A little boring at the start. It's just it's very basic, whatever. But it was pretty cool. It was,
Psychic damage.
Psychic damage knives. They look like wings instead of actual knives. Yeah, I already told you.
Yeah.
Andrew was playing a sorcerer cleric dual class, so he could a bear shifter, so he could
metamagic
his healing and dual cast his healing, so we can get heals for days, which is the most insane shit I've heard.
I don't know if we need to go into depth with all the other characters that much.
Charisse played a barbarian, Dragonborn barbarian.
I think it was barbarian / rogue. I'm not sure.
Dragonborn barbarian, and then
I played a Minotaur arcane archer fighter.
A Minotaur arcane archer fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a fighter subclass, which is arcane archer.
Oh yeah, we got into prestidigitation fights where we were soiling and cleaning
because
each other.
I was a noble. I was like a noble Minotaur who hated everything that was dirty, and I would clean Caleb's character with prestidigitation, and then he'd soil it himself.
Oh my god!
And then we're doing the entire.
Okay.
I was actually trying to play it. I was trying to play the game.
I was playing my character.
Yeah, you were playing your character, but
your character.
Okay, so the other times I've played him, we haven't been recording, have we?
No. The audience has no idea who this character is.
Okay, so his name's Vlad the Very Smart. He's a full orc warlock
with a 6 intelligence score.
With a 6 intelligence, he's very smart compared to an orc.
That's not very smart compared to an orc. The orc stat block is like 10 intelligence.
Yeah, he's also got a bear motif. His I forgot his focus is a big bear pelt that he wears on his head. His Eldritch Blast is clear, so he just looks at someone, stands completely still, and then they explode.
I feel like that's a little bit of an advantage though, because the enemy can't see where it's coming from.
But he's Vlad the Very Smart, so
very
the chance
smart.
of him actually hitting shit with proper accuracy.
Okay.
That was a whole different story in this one shot. I was gassing him left and right.
Okay, all right.
He was Mustanging.
Do the eye lasers go different directions?
I say that'd be okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first thing when
you gotta explain
when Vlad
the finer parts of your character.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Pact of the Tome.
Yeah, he's a Pact of the Tome warlock, but his flaw is that he
I'll be right back.
He won't read. Not that he can't. He won't.
Every time.
It's fine.
Every time.
I have a hard limiter on the audio. I won't go super high.
But
no, it's just not that. It's not that he can't. He won't.
You have to pause for like 5 seconds and then say he won't.
And he's Packed the Tome, so he's got a book. But since he won't read, the book manifests as a pop-up book.
It's great.
God damn it! I forgot about that.
That's honestly really fucking good.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good.
Did you get that from somewhere? Or you make it up.
No, I made that up.
That's great. Good on you.
As soon as I met Chance's character, who was a Kenku, I picked him up by the beak. And I was like, ooh, what the hell is this? And I just pick him up with one hand, just like this.
Like an ice cream cone, like the beak is an ice cream cone.
And then
the whole body is ice
Chance
cream.
was just like the straight man this campaign. And so he's like, he made a psychic link with me, and it was
because Soul Knives, they have an ability that every long rest they can choose one of 3 different enhancements. One is a +5 to your movement speed, one is extra HP, and the other is being able to make a psychic link with anybody you can. But it's one-on-one.
So you could telepathically
talk.
Right. And he just goes, "Please put me down," like really casually.
Please understand.
Please understand.
And honestly,
I'm not a badass.
The setting, the quest, great.
It was
not really noteworthy.
Didn't matter at all
to this story.
No offense, Derek. Honestly,
no. It was a good idea, but he fucked himself. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
Okay, no, I'm gonna. This is very important to me.
On a side note, that gumbo tastes really fucking good, and I can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah, Chance is making gumbo while we're doing this.
Gumbo. Oh, lordy lord!
So, Derek likes to give out random magical items at the beginning of his one-offs and campaigns,
just to see
what people can do with them.
Yes.
Okay.
He gave us his item called a deck of many things.
Isn't that like one of the most like OP?
It is.
Yes.
It's absolutely the most OP item in the fucking.
Did he just randomly bestow it, or you got when you guys rolled it?
It was more of like a look.
Like
it was
much.
more like the leader of the town was like, "Hey, this is some real serious shit going on. I've lost a lot of good men. to do whatever you need to stop this shit. Here's a deck of many things. This will help you.
Just lying around. Just give it to someone.
Okay.
And we got to a point where we had to use it right in like what I was assuming was the final boss area, because we were outnumbered, outgunned, outmanned.
Hold on. Explain why Vlad doesn't like certain things. Explain his motivations.
Oh yeah, his motivation. So Vlad's whole shtick is that he wants to beat every mage or be on like the top of the magic food chain.
So he hates mages and he tries to fight them.
Yeah, I will fight any mage. There was a bit where we came across like a magical being, and I get out, sprinted out of this building, like right towards him, and was just like, "All right, let's skirmish." And then he turned invisible and left.
We had already sorted things out with this little creature. Because
I wasn't there.
I had thrown one of my daggers at it, and then then it was like, "Oh, I'm not a bad guy." Oh, and we had a little conversation. I gave it healing potions. And he was already on his way, and then he like did some weird magic shit, and Caleb's character fucking sprints out, freight train right to him. Like, magic!
It's a pretty good Vlad impression. So, anyways, we get to this final area, we all decide, no, fuck it, we're gonna draw from the deck of many things.
Because we're in like basically a white room with like 4 or 5 different like
very
high level
strong
creatures.
Monsters.
Why don't you guys go ahead and explain what you guys drew?
I draw first. The first card I
each one of you can draw from the deck of many.
We can draw as many cards as you want.
So, for context, Chance and I both drew twice, and everyone else drew once.
Yes.
Okay.
The deck has negative effects, so it's like
okay.
So it's like
it's gambling.
It's a gamble.
We increase the odds that we could just fucking die.
And if anybody knows me, I love that sort of shit. I drew the visor card. The visor card allows me to ask a question at any given moment in time within a year of drawing this card.
And you fucked it up.
Any question.
To
and I can to whatever.
To the world.
And I will get an answer. And I played my character. So as a Kenku, I was like, how do I get wings?
No, it's fair.
Derek was just like, fucking use magic.
He was like, this deck will help you also magic stuff. Basically what he said.
You asked the wrong question.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
The next card I drew is the second best card, which I forgot what it was, but it leveled me up twice, and it gave me one random wondrous item. And the wondrous item I got was a necklace of fireballs. It has 1d8.
It's a Hellboy grenade belt, basically.
Fuck!
It has like 1 or 2d8 or 3d6, however many little like reddish orbs on the necklace. Mm-hmm. And when you take it off and throw it, at the end of its arc, whenever it splashes on something, it turns into a fireball that casts at level 3, which is 5d8.
And you could throw the whole thing and make like a really, really large
It's like
fireball.
for every additional little pearl you use, the level of the fireball goes up.
And since I had 8, I could cast it.
No, you had 9.
I had 9. I could cast it at full power.
That's fucking nuts.
And then with like that level 3, what would you get?
I'm keeping my character.
I liked his.
I
liked his.
So when I drew, I was
really good concept.
I was really reluctant to draw, but eventually I did. And what I got was the Reaper or whatever it was called, which was an aspect of death came and tried to kill me.
Its health is really low.
And it was like the cloak and a skull face.
And it was a 1v1 duel. We could not help.
Yeah.
What?
If they help, an aspect of death will come after them as well.
Oh, wow.
Its hit point maximum is half of what yours, so it's really easy to beat.
Right, okay.
It's dependent on the character. Its strength is dependent on you.
Right, okay.
Whoever summons it. And I eventually did beat it.
Right.
Because it got really bad rolls to attack me.
And you drew again, too.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did. Alignment switch?
Oh yeah, I drew twice. And the other one was my alignment changed. And I think that was it.
Can
My alignment changed
I-
from lawful neutral to chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I explain what Andrew and Sharice got?
Yeah, go ahead.
Andrew's fucking cracked me up.
Don John.
Don John.
Is that like based off like the Straw Tarot deck too?
I don't think so. Not specifically.
You're scaring me. I don't want to know what happens.
Keep talking.
Yeah, he got Don John, so basically got like shucked out to some void prison.
He's still
And that was
alive.
it. That was
He teleported.
He
basically.
teleported.
He got taken away from the rest of the group?
Yes.
he's vanished.
So what he did was he brought in a different character, and like his different character appeared there. And so what he's thinking is, now that his other character is completely gone into some different plane, he's thinking that if his character in the Tomb of Annihilation campaign is dead, then his new character, we can find him.
So
the
the second character he had two characters in this one-off. One got fucked.
Yeeted.
The second one like zapped himself in, and I forgot what the context was for that, but I know Derek just allowed it.
Yeah.
He was basically
that guy,
a wizard who was experimenting, and he just teleported with. with us.
That guy is a wizard. That will be important later.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Yes.
And then Charisse got a card where it was just like a level 4
a random level 4
adventurer,
just
like
in your service.
Just appears and it's like, hey,
she just got like a boy.
Yeah, she got a boy.
She got a slave, basically.
And then I drew.
You drew 2, right?
I drew twice. The first one I got, it was
the first one
it was like a random magical item, and I got some fucking hammer.
Oh yeah, you got a hand axe.
Hand axe, yeah, some like Berserker's hand axe. So it was like a +1 hand axe. Basically.
Okay.
Oh, there's extra shit, but it's detrimental. Sorry,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that.
And then,
then I drew the second card. Everyone, hand on mouth. So I draw the card. Derek looks at it, and he just
Oh.
and then he just looks at me, and then just rolls a d4 real quick, and I was like, no. And then he comes up to me and he was like, Caleb, you have 2 wish spells.
No!
yes!
I know very little about D&D. I know about Wish.
It's like the best spell.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
wish spells are dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous.
Vlad with a wish spell? The last person you want to give a wish spell to.
Yes.
I was originally trying to go to him because this was like because he got the wishes.
Delicious?
No, he
Jackson.
got the wishes.
Delicious.
Delicious Jackson.
Your character, the Minotaur, he drew his death thing. When the death thing appeared, I was trying to go to him and going, "Hey,
Wish it away.
absorb this aspect of death, gain its power, become the new aspect of death." And he was thinking about it.
But that's
thinking about
that's
it.
not what Vlad wants.
Right. It's true.
Not to mention, why would
I don't know why I'm
I
shuffling
fucking
this.
hate that guy. Vlad hates the Minotaur guy. I wanted the Minotaur guy.
Why did Vlad hate the Minotaur? Because he's an arcane archer?
No, because he kept prestidigitationing me.
Oh, fair enough.
And his character hated.
You want a very dark day?
Oh yeah, he had an Indian aesthetic too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Or you need.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Very dark day.
I remember.
And so I made the same wish twice.
You made the same wish twice?
Yeah, it'll make sense.
It'll make sense.
I was like, I want to be.
Oh yeah, no, so we're in like a demi-plane at this point, by the way.
Here, I'm gonna put your area in the fridge.
Yeah, so like the
We're
boss
not-
area was a demi-plane. And I was like, okay, with my first wish spell, I wish to be the only being, location, or object capable of holding or producing magic
In this plane.
in this plane. And then that fucking wiped out the demi-plane. And we came back onto the material plane, and then I went, okay, I cast it again.
So the prime material plane now.
Oh my god! Okay.
So in
Vlad-
this universe, in this reality, there is only Vlad.
nothing else
Vlad is
can
love.
do magic at all.
Vlad is the only one. And
On that plane.
Andrew's wizard character that he got gone. You're gone. Done.
He can't do magic.
Can't do magic. I
just
fucked
an
him
old
over.
man.
I killed him basically.
How did Andrew take that?
He thought it was hilarious.
So Vlad got to achieve his goal, which is to be the only or most powerful wizard in the land.
I am the most powerful one now. Because I'm the only one left.
He's the only one who
God,
can do
damn,
magic.
that's
And the way we said, like, that would happen on this plane. So other planes still have magic, but as soon as they step foot into this one, it's gone.
Like gods can siphon magic, to clerics and paladins on other planes.
Right.
But if they're on the primary material plane, it just fizzles out and doesn't affect them. Because nothing else can do magic. Except for Vlad.
Holy shit.
so now if we ever do his campaign, it's going to be in a very low magic setting.
Is Derek keeping that, like...
He kept saying it was non-canon, but I've decided it's canon. It's canon to Vlad.
You have
Now
power.
I'm going to play my character. I'm going to play my Kenku in that.
So if you want to play like a sorcerer, it doesn't
Just because
work.
psionics technically isn't magic, so it's
Yeah, it's a gray area.
That's true.
But yeah,
Vlad won.
Yep.
yeah.
That's honestly the best
Wow.
way it could have gone.
I've never seen a world get so
Immediately
scarred and
You want to know what the best part about it
I
is?
named this campaign Vlad fucks the world.
The best fucking part about it is that his first wish in the demi-plane fixed the quest. Because once the magic in that plane was gone, then there was no, like, piano playing. So the quest was done.
Yeah.
And then I did it again and fucked everything up.
Yeah, we thought, oh, he wasted it because we were on the demi plane. But then you had a second
How
wish, so you
long
did it
did
again.
this? How long did this one shot take you guys?
That's
Like 5 hours.
Because Caleb had to leave at 3.
Okay.
So like I don't know, like 5 hours, like 10 to
I
3.
can't believe that you got 2.
And that second wish, I said it as I was walking out the door, basically.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I do the same thing. Bye.
Wow. Fuck.
Honestly, that's the best way it could have gone.
Yeah. So, in that reality, in that universe, Vlad is just there now,
Almighty.
right?
I've decided that if I do a campaign in that universe, Vlad's probably going to be like the villain.
That'd be awesome.
He's not particularly strong. He's just the only one who can do magic.
Right.
You have my character as a sidekick. I could give him up for.
You could be
For purposes.
you could be like Smee.
Yeah.
Like the fucking
Yes.
straight-
Dude,
Yes.
there's gonna be like sagas and like wall paintings about you because you're like the only
Just
creature
ended
that
magic.
you're like an alien to everyone.
I'm like the fucking Edward Norton at the end of Elite Battle Angel, where I'm sitting on my golden throne
At the very end, just
I'm in my floating city amidst the slums. All will worship me because there is nothing else to worship.
you are a god at this point.
I tried getting him to
Yes.
wish me
Wait.
he wouldn't do it.
but no one's memories are wiped.
It was not
No,
nothing
so
Vlad
they were
would do.
like-
He wouldn't
Their
do it.
gods have abandoned them because they can't influence them. The only god is Vlad.
I think there should be.
You're like secretly a villain, aren't you?
No,
like
Vlad,
in real
Vlad's a
life.
villain.
There should have been.
Unfortunately, I method act.
There should be like a clause to that. Like I said, like warlocks should still be able to use magic because
No.
their patron is sending
Yeah,
them their magic to a different plane.
there's one warlock who can still use magic.
Yeah, Vlad.
Yeah.
I mean, no, technically that makes sense because if I'm not mistaken, the patrons, whether it be fucking the Great Old One anywhere to Elistray, is
Yeah.
they're giving the magic to that person
Yeah.
through planes because of where they reside.
And then once it gets to the
Right.
material
It-
plane, it
it's-
fizzles out.
Right, it's just like how
Shouldn't your magic then fizzle out?
No, I said except for me.
Except for you and your
because
god.
like there's some books
Oh.
because there's like some books where like actual gods exist in their own like realm. Like you can have the Olympians, right?
Right.
And then you have like the Egyptians, and they all rule their one plane.
Okay.
You know, they that's their world. They can come to our world and just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
So, question. Now that's actually something that's a real good question. If a god appears on the material plane, do they lose their power and become mortal?
That is
That's-
up to the DM.
Let's assume that they just immediately fizzle back to their own plane. Like the magic
It
that
can't
they're
keep them
using
out.
immediately.
I don't-
Because I don't know
know,
how
because-
how strong is a wish spell compared to a god.
I mean,
I feel like
you
pretty
talk
close.
down the avatar of a god.
Well, that was without
That was-
wish. That was just me.
There are certain I don't know about now, but at least in second edition and first edition, there were
Like 11th and 12th level spells, right?
there were
There still are technically.
there are creatures that can wish on at will in their own planes.
There is. That's true. It's the
Mercurial.
Mercurials on their own plane. Hyper reality. They can wish on command.
Ugh.
Infinite
Oh,
times.
so they're like Mr. McSpitlick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that might. Yeah.
But they're
They're fifth dimensional
very neutral.
beings.
They're
They
very
are
neutral,
Steven.
They're neutral beings. They don't fight much, and they possess people,
Okay.
which is a big part of
So-
my character's
And the other reality to them is dull,
and
colorless,
sluggish.
and slow.
Because hyper
Oh,
reality
so it's the
is
Axum.
yeah.
Because they're in hyper reality, so
Yeah.
be on drugs forever, and then
The
get off
hyper-reality
drugs,
is
and
times
you're like,
two
the world
everything.
sucks.
Okay.
Colors are times 2. Hearing is times 2. Everything. Is
Like your
times
movement
2.
speed, your damage, your health, damage taken, your
Yeah.
hourglass, double.
Yeah. So just as a quick heads up, just because I'll throw this in before he goes on his Skywalker rant.
Ooh!
You
can spoil it for me.
I'm now in the fucked up city after the reactor.
Blasted Tokyo.
Blasted
yeah.
Tokyo?
54.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
there
you're,
right now. And,
Pluto's great.
I haven't got there yet. I got lost for a minute trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing.
Completely understandable.
You like this Jesus guy with all his tattoos?
No,
Kiyoharu.
Oh, is it Revolver Jesus?
No.
it's
Right,
not. It's
Kinda.
not Revol. It's not
It's
Tatsuya.
not, it's not Persona 3.
Tatsuya?
Is it Tatsuya?
That Tatsuya is the Persona 2 main character.
Then what's his name?
Takuya?
Is it Takuya?
Takaya.
Takaya, yeah. Yeah, I'm close enough.
Takaya.
Fucking tease.
Takuya was the main character of Digimon Frontier.
Okay.
Well, but he was. Yeah, he was all. Well,
Yeah, fuck
there's two
That's
Tatsuyas in fucking P2. There's Tatsuya Suyo, who's the main character, and then there's an evil guy in as first villain is also named Tatsuya.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
I haven't played it, but I've done a lot of research.
I have it's insane. I just haven't played it more than a couple hours.
Lots of.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Since I most likely, I don't know, I'm probably not going to do anything on New Year's. I'll probably just chill out.
That Akira character in Blasted Tokyo is a big deal.
Is he?
A lot more in Apocalypse.
Okay.
Which was surprisingly a good game.
I don't want to spoil anything, but
that's fine.
No, that's it.
After I finish SMT4, I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to jump right into SMT Apocalypse.
I guess the only thing I should say about that Akira character is take note of his clothing.
No, you shouldn't even say anything.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. That's fine. That's fine. No, because I still got Alice, which I need to finish and play.
Oh yeah, what was it called?
Alice Madness Returns.
Alice Hack and Slash.
Yeah. Well, not playing that first one. I saw gameplay. I just watched what happened. It's not a lot of story. It is just dark, twisted Alice. That's it. Yeah. Alice 2 has a better... Something it has more going for it. Mm-hmm. And it's Babby's first Devil May Cry.
Am I in the wrong in saying... I know exactly...
I already know what you're going to say, and you're not in the wrong.
I know exactly what kind of, chicks... If someone says, I like Alice in Wonderland and Nightmare Before Christmas, I know exactly what kind of person that girl would look like.
Yeah, basic emo or recovering emo.
Or with the bisexual hair, with the short hair with the bangs.
Sure.
Oh, are you talking about where it's almost flat Pulp Fiction style, like Uma Thurman cut?
Yeah, but
no, that's no. That hair is for art hose.
Yeah.
No, not completely straight, but it's a little bit wavy. But chicks it's cut in that style.
Who modeled their whole
shtick
after
Mary Elizabeth.
After Ramona Flowers.
They saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered. A movie made in Hollywood. Okay, that was good.
That's fucking great.
So you're saying a wavy bob?
Yeah, wavy bob. Also referred to as the bisexual haircut.
And if they wear a choker, then they're... Yeah.
I saw a white girl on Facebook talking about like Native Americans going my people have had enough, and it's you're fucking white. You're not Native American at all. There's nothing there.
Even if you're like 1/16th, it doesn't.
I fucking bust out laughing.
I'm 1/16th victim.
Yeah.
I'm gas.
The shit beeped.
Yeah, it'll take a minute.
But yeah, no. So
why's your shit beeping?
Fuck no. That entire song and dance you just did just threw me for a fucking loop, because those are definitely girls that I'm super attracted to. It's
part of that song is, but I honestly, still tap
okay, cool.
I could. Yeah. They're making fun of him, but it's like...
I'm sorry. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Ramona Flowers is the hottest I've seen her in anything, and I can't help it.
Hot.
Yes.
You're not wrong at all.
You're correct.
She's
I can make fun of things that I still like.
Brie Larson is Envy Adams, also hot.
True.
Nah, not for me.
You have a specific type of chick.
I don't like the red lipstick and the high heels. Not my thing. I like the skater girls, I guess. Is the closest I can think of it. Like Ramona Flowers looking.
Ramona Flowers is far from skater girl. She's emo.
Well, I mean, it's closer than the other.
You're talking about Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know what she looks like.
Old Avril Lavigne.
You don't like skater girls.
If she didn't look like a skeleton, I'd like her a bit more.
Hey, she took a bullet and dated Chad Kroger for the world.
Didn't she marry Chad
Kroger? But I don't think they're so. I don't think.
No, they're not
anymore. I don't think they make the Kroger brand.
No, he's the lead singer of Nickelback.
She took a bullet for everybody.
Oof.
Yeah, she did.
Hey, look, I used to watch a KH2 AMV with Save Me in the background, alright? Do you know the exact one I'm talking about?
No, but... No, but I will say that Spider-Man song was the shit. Nobody can tell me otherwise.
Oh,
what about RuneScape... Breaking Benjamin AMV.
Oh fuck!
That's not an AMV.
It was called AMV.
No, they were called RSMVs.
Regardless.
Look, I watched.
There's animation and there's music and it's a video. It's an AMV.
Look, I used to watch plenty of Bleach, Linkin Park.
That's
AMVs.
That's about right.
Ichigo versus
Okyoda.
No, it's Ichigo versus Okyoda. Wake Me Up Inside.
No. Pokemon Darkrai movie. And will I become AMV?
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
Lucario versus Darkrai.
It was always Naruto versus Kimimaru. Fucking Linkin Park. What was it Paper Cut? I think
I saw one that was Gaara versus Kimimaru and Party Like a Rockstar.
Huh?
Yeah, it was fucking bizarre.
Or what was it Kill la Kill Skrillex?
What?
Yeah, I've seen Kill la Kill. Like Bangarang.
You just put a fucking stop
Bangarang
on this whole thing.
This is like this whole conversation was like the A and B version of smoking a pancake.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could do
because AMVs were the shit back then.
I could do a Bionicle.
How many AMVs did you watch, bitch?
He wasn't.
I wasn't part of that.
He wasn't a part of that.
Where'd you find this?
I was a good old boy. I went to Christian school.
Oh, that's right. You got tapped by
I was
Jesus.
friends with Parker, and then Parker was like, "Hey, here's this brown dude."
That explains that mustache.
You got a Tom Selleck mustache.
That's a compliment.
That's over here about the Hawaii 5-0 somebody.
It's a different white guy.
Same mustache.
I shaved last night, but before I shaved, I look at myself in the mirror, and I kind of had like the whole, I've been out all day, and my hair isn't as poofy. It's kind of straight, and I was like, God damn, I'm really starting to look like fucking Steve Aoki. And I was like,
Justin Wang.
And I was like, and I don't know if that's a compliment to myself or not.
I don't know.
At least one follower responded in the comments, is Steve Aoki ugly?
No, because he makes bangers, apparently.
Generic, where are you?
Apparently his music is not that bad.
I don't listen to his music, so
I heard one of his songs that wasn't terrible. Which obviously means that the rest of the songs are good.
Does it?
I'm sarcastic.
Alright, so...
I can't be sarcastic because that's how I sound most of the time, so nobody knows when I'm being sarcastic.
It's hard for me to tell.
Well, it's because you have like two settings. It's being forward or yelling.
Yep.
Yep. Sometimes they combine.
Speaking of yelling,
go for it.
I said a joke earlier that I don't want to repeat, but it was really funny, but it was also really fucking bad.
Just say it.
Was the one that you said to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't say that.
I'm not gonna.
Do not say that. Out
cut
loud.
it.
Say that off mic. Say it off mic.
We'll cut this, okay?
No, just say it off mic. Because because I know he'll edit it, but if I end up editing, I'm just not gonna do it.
Okay. Once we start eating, I'll.
Okay. Because you know how I operate when certain editing. If you tell me not to do it, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. That's how you operate. You just don't.
Yep. And that's why I can't do the Nailed It podcast anymore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
Anyways.
I forgot how it started.
I can just put like a literal beep sensor with where.
Oh no! I said like
to keep.
I said like, I'm gonna accuse you of rape, Caleb.
No, you didn't say that.
Yeah, I started it something like that.
All right, you're killing it.
Okay, what was it?
The joke.
I forgot what it was, but I know it wasn't that.
I said something like that, and then
you weren't like as forward as that. You said something like that alluded to it, and that because like I remember when you actually got to the punchline, I was just like in shock. I wasn't even laughing. I was just like,
really
I was like, what the fuck?
Was I in the bathroom?
No, you were out here.
I said I
poked my head out and told you.
I said I was going to him.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
It's very racist.
Okay.
Incredibly racist.
Okay.
And
so
I regretted it immediately after.
Is it spelled how it sounded?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Skywalker rant.
I wasn't gonna go on the Skywalker rant. There was a separate one.
Okay, go for it.
So there's this thing I've been doing just while I daydream at work and other places I don't want to be. And I've just been.
Is it about Obama?
No.
Yeah. Yep. I regretted it immediately after I said it.
And I've just.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Oof.
I can't even follow that up now.
No, you can't. There's really nothing, but go for it.
Okay, well, I was listening to Warm 106.9, and there was a bit where the DJ was like talking about some chick, and he got her on the line. He was like, "I've heard you've had like a problem with your health," and she goes, "Oh yeah, I got leukemia," and he says, borderline emotionless. It's just like, oh. I'm really sorry about that.
Does she start crying in the call? Like, don't they give her like some?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's no emotion in the call from either side, and I was like, that's really weird. But what if it was like the other way around, and the radio DJ was like super emotional? So it's just like, oh, I have leukemia, and he just goes, no! Why do bad things have to happen to good people? And you just hear him like fucking destroying the studio.
Breaking the shit
he's
out of
throwing shit around. People like busting the door. They're trying to wrangle him, and he's just like on the ground screaming, "Just why?"
See,
this is all like live on air.
Right. See, this is the type of situation where like you'll catch Caleb by himself, and then you just see him giggle real softly.
Yeah.
It's that type of situation.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't even softly. I was cracking up, and then I like had to explain.
This is at the new warehouse?
No, I was actually on the way to dinner. Yeah, and I was spacing out.
Okay.
And then it happened again on the way back because that same thing played.
Jesus.
But yeah, that was great.
Are there any more chocolates in that?
That?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cherry though.
So
cherry cordials. I don't know if you
like chocolate coins. You want some?
I have a sweet tooth right now.
Here you go. There's still cookies too if you want some.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, I guess Rise of Skywalker.
We're gonna meet Chance. We're gonna see it.
We're gonna see it tomorrow.
A day after this is recorded.
You don't even need to see it. You just read up on it anyways as soon as it comes out.
Well,
the excitement of movies doesn't exist for you anymore because you just ruined the whole thing by yourself.
True.
Cinema has no reason to exist on the same planet as people like you.
Let him
you are
finish.
ruining cinema.
Can I have the other coin too?
Yeah, absolutely. I have never wanted to inflict violence upon another human being as much as I do right fucking now.
That's how you guys know your best friend.
Hey, that's a cold open.
That's good. You're right. That is a good
cold open. Yeah, not my incredibly racist joke.
So we found out this weekend that I have, like, you know that, like, I'm a masochist.
Yeah.
We found out this weekend how bad it was based off those Pokemon shits.
Right.
Yep.
Like after Ryan killed the second Pokemon,
This man was like mind broken.
I was fucking laughing like the Joker on a good day, bro. That shit was scary.
Sorry, folks. That
fucking
recording
screaming like Shinji and fucking seeing Asuka get her fucking shit ripped apart.
Sorry, folks at home. That will not be shown because we lost that footage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sadly, we lost that
got
footage.
stuck in a double time loop. Got hit by that Golden Experience Requiem.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
That's true.
But okay.
Oh, speaking of which, I gotta show you the video of the 7-page Muda.
No, I've already seen it.
I want to watch it again.
Okay.
I'll be back!
So, do you care about spoilers?
No, because I already looked it up.
Fuck you! God damn it! God damn it!
Guess what?
There's no
Let me.
There's no respect anymore.
I didn't care!
Let me.
Then you didn't need to look
explain.
up spoilers if you don't care.
I already knew that this movie was going to be bad.
Well, yeah.
I like seeing shitty movies. Okay.
We saw the emoji
I only
movie on your
care
birthday
about
in
one
theaters.
thing.
Yeah, but he didn't look up spoilers for the Emoji Movie.
You don't need to.
You don't need to look it up anyway.
Spoiler is the fucking ad.
I only looked up one thing because actually, honestly, this is what happened. I was like, I actually want to go watch to see how this trilogy ends, and then I went on YouTube one
This
day.
is not a G.
Huh?
This is 9 a G.
I wanted to go see how it ended because, like, yeah, I was like, it's a big thing. Then I realized that I don't go to the movies anymore because nobody ever invites me to the movies, and I just never want to just go. So fuck it.
I'll invite you.
I wouldn't say it. On top of that, I was on YouTube, and it's like, Rey's Origins revealed. I'm like, no, I'll stop. 20 minutes later, click. That's all I really cared about. There were some things in there that were genuinely questionable based off of some shit that I actually wanted to discuss with you. So...
Actually, I feel like that'll be better than me just going off, so you go ahead.
Is Ahsoka dead?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
That's not even probably. If she shows up with the Force Ghost, I'm
But
assuming
why?
she's dead.
She didn't show up as a Force Ghost. She was one of the voices in Rey's
Yeah.
head.
Well, I'm assuming that was
that's
a
the
Force
thing.
Ghost thing, though, right?
It was just like the
that's-
voices of all the Jedi past.
But
Have you finished Rebels?
no.
The last time we see her,
It's in the time thing, right?
well, no, her, Ezra, and then Thrawn's Legion all get fucking yeeted to the unknown regions.
Right.
Wait, they do shit with Thrawn in Rebels?
Yes, he's great.
But my thing is...
And then this is like 30, 35 years after that.
Right.
It's completely understandable that she could have just died of old age.
Right, no, that makes sense. I don't have an issue with that.
I think Togruta
My
just has
issue is, why is it that... spoiler alert, motherfuckers.
Why'd they go through all that shit?
Why is Rey Palpatine experiencing all these people that she's never had any type of true connection with?
Because she is all the Jedi.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
It is.
Remember, the Force is female. Look it up.
No. So...
The police force?
There's a lot of chicken skins in
No, because like it's just like I get it, Luke. I get Luke. I get even Anakin when it comes to the lightsaber. Even though people are saying that wasn't really Anakin's lightsaber or something like that, I saw some bullshit on that. I get Leia. That makes sense. I get Yoda. I even get Yoda. And I get Ben.
You know next to nothing about his race,
right? And I understand Kenobi. I get that because those are like all those people are genuinely connected.
Yeah, that's
right. Ahsoka was just the Padawan of Anakin.
Yeah.
Right? Even though she's like one of the dopest motherfuckers in the entire series.
She wasn't a Jedi at the end.
She wasn't a Jedi at the end. She even announced that she wasn't a Jedi at some point. She wielded 2 gray lightsabers to prove that, not a Jedi. So why was my girl there?
Fan service.
Fuck that.
And it's canon now.
Oh, another thing. Revan's
Yep.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah.
He shows up in the name shows up in a log. That's it.
A log in the movie?
Yeah, one of the legions is called like the Revan Legion.
So Revan's canon based off of text.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Allegedly. I don't know if it makes the KOTOR Revan canon or if this is a lead into whatever Old Republic TV show they're doing in next, where they're gonna have a new canon for Revan, where the gist is the same, where he's like a fallen Jedi, becomes a Sith, and then becomes the prodigal knight, and then they completely fuck everything else.
New Star Wars.
Josh Gad as Karth. I'm calling it right now.
You see
Buddy.
people saying they want fucking Keanu Reeves as Revan.
Yeah.
It's just because of the fucking meme now. People,
he looks like the way Canon Revan looks. Oh. If he just had lighter brown hair, that's about it.
He was good 10 years younger.
No, Revan's old.
Oh, he's 50.
Revan's got 20 years on Bastila.
Oh, for real?
Bastila's a Padawan. She's 16.
Oh.
In old Knights of the Old Republic?
Yes. Whereas Revan is already an experienced Jedi Knight.
Somebody call the space FBI.
We're going to be getting a couple of knocks.
Probably. So that explains why I stopped playing Knights of the Old Republic. I got weird about Bastila. Okay.
You can feel it. You can feel it somewhere.
I can feel it in the Force.
No, done. Gone.
I don't know these characters. That's okay, though.
They're young.
Youngins.
I'm probably on a list for torrenting somewhere,
But wouldn't be the first.
Did y'all get spoiled on the origins of Snoke?
No.
There's barely an explanation. We see a bunch of clones of Snoke in vats.
No, when they talk about Snoke, Palpatine's just like, I have made him. That's it. He made Snoke. He literally made Snoke. There's a bunch of tanks with Snokes in them.
Literally one scene, one very small scene, and one line.
And they all look fucked up?
It does not explain how he got into power. It does not explain any of this shit.
It's just... Well, I'm assuming he just gave one of those legions to Snoke and was just go fuck shit up so I can come back or something.
How the hell is Ovaltine still alive?
Palpatine?
Yeah.
When they ask, how are you still alive? And he's like...
Sith magic.
No, he says... There are some abilities that some might consider to be unnatural.
Yeah,
so he used Darth Plagueis' little thing to keep himself alive, even
Darth
though he explicitly said you cannot use that to keep yourself alive. You can use it to keep others alive, but you cannot save yourself.
So maybe he convinced somebody.
There's no one else who is that powerful.
That we know of. But
I mean, they didn't bring it up. Okay. That does lead to a second point. I still think it was they just retconned that.
Yeah, probably.
To make Palpatine even stronger.
Yeah.
There's a bit during the final scene where there are thousands of Sith, not thousands of troopers, thousands of Sith.
Not acolytes, but actual Sith. Yeah.
Not Sith troopers?
No, Sith. Because there's
also the idea of Sith troopers is dumb. They're just like stormtroopers but red.
Yep. I mean, those guys did show up in KOTOR, so I guess it was kind of cool.
Okay.
They show up 3 times though. Yeah, so there's a bit where Rey's going to fight Palpatine for the final confrontation, and then
is he still doing his hurrah, fucking super drill attack?
There's no lightsaber fight. The lightsaber fight and
between Ben Solo and Rey,
the lightsaber fight.
That was fucking stupid.
There was one good, the actual choreography between the the Kylo Ren and Rey fight.
I like the way Kylo like does
cool.
his weird lightsaber like point. I thought that's cool.
So the whole movie is basically just good set pieces and nothing else.
Not even good set pieces.
Is it worse than The Last Jedi or better?
I think it's slightly better than The Last Jedi. Even though I'm
because it has a conclusion to like a thing. Right?
Yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So she goes to fight Palpatine, and then like they're in the throne room, and then she looks behind her, and there's literally like it's like an auditorium that she's in, like a gladiator arena, and there's just like a bunch of like dark hooded figures like sitting everywhere, and then Palpatine's all talking like, do it. He does say do it.
Is that the best part of the movie?
Yes!
I was just like,
cater to the mean.
But he says like us Sith and at one point, and they're all just like, meh.
Yes.
Okay, so explain something to me. Is the double lightsaber wannabe Inquisition Ray Blade Kadash from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children? Is that just like some Daedalus shit?
It's a hallucination.
It
is. Just a 30-second scene.
It was like that was supposed to be like the thing she was afraid of most was herself turning to the dark side.
Why was the lightsaber so special?
It wasn't.
You know what would have been?
That's the only time you see that lightsaber.
Yeah. The whole fucking movie would have been.
And this is why I didn't go to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my money on that shit.
The whole series of
then
movies
don't.
would have been so much fucking better.
I'd rather
if it
just
was
look it
like
up.
Rey.
Don't do that either.
I'm too late, bitch.
If there was like a Kylo Ren Rey switch where Rey was like evil and Kylo Ren has to try to save her again, save her, that would have been fucking great.
Kylo does make a face turn, obviously.
I fucking called that shit.
Of course he has to.
Because Leia dies.
Yeah.
And she was
right at the same time he gets stabbed in an unrelated fight like across the galaxy.
That was a very like slightly Rey dark side moment for me.
Yeah.
Because it was.
Didn't she also use Force Lightning early on?
I will explain that later. Yeah, because like Leia is sensing that Rey and Kylo are fighting.
Right.
Kylo's kicking her ass.
Yeah.
Like it's just straight up showing her getting like fucked up by him.
Right.
And then Leia's like, "Oh no, I have to do something to stop him." And so she does basically what Luke did, where she like reaches out across the galaxy
fucking premonition
and just says like, "Ben,
don't."
And then Kylo's like, "Oh," and then she
Mommy!
she exerts herself and dies. And
Someone's dying out here, dude.
And like they had previously said that he still loves his mom,
right?
And he like regrets killing Han Solo,
right?
Doesn't Han show up as like a Force ghost?
Yeah. No, not as a Force ghost. He shows up, and they explicitly say this just as a memory of Kylo.
You had
almost
kinetic
had an
energy.
aneurysm.
You had kinetic energy in your stomach.
Honestly, I just didn't care at that point. I was like, whatever. It's Harrison Ford.
It's cool. Yeah, it's
like
cool
he's
to see Harrison
cool.
Ford.
Right. So
I'm not done.
All right. Sorry, Dad.
So yeah, Leia dies, and then Ben now because Kylo is dead at that point. Ben like drops his lightsaber and does the whole like fall to the ground in sadness, and then Rey sees him and just fucking grabs the lightsaber and stabs him. And I was like, whoa, that's a hard switch there. And I get that most of the movie is Rey gonna go to the dark side?
Right.
And there's a couple moments like that where she's going to the dark side, but then immediately afterwards, like she senses Leia too, and she's like, "Oh, I sorry about your mom."
I fucked up.
And then she withdraws.
Okay.
She withdraws, touches him, and then like
heals him,
and then completely heals his wounds.
Is that a thing they can do?
Which
it is.
Isn't that a dark side power, anyways?
Healing? No, that's a power we saw for the first time 2 days before the premiere. That Baby Yoda did in The Mandalorian.
Oh.
Was that
Baba
planned?
Yoda?
Was that planned like that?
Babu.
You think?
I hope not, because I'm assuming Rise of Skywalker was filmed before The Mandalorian.
I think it's kind of dumb that this little baby like Yoda being is super force sensitive when because that means that like the whole race is like force sensitive from a young age, which kind of makes the mysticism of Yoda gone. Like he's really old.
There's other
monk.
races like that too.
Yeah, no, like
That's just the thing that happens.
You even see that in the Clone Wars when what's his name? The bounty hunter.
Cad Bane?
Cad Bane is going around posing as a Jedi trying to take kids to the fucking temples or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And he goes to this one fucking family, the same race as dude that the whole Han shot first.
Oh, Greedo.
Yeah, it was a Greedo's race, dude. And the little babies over here just fucking chucking ball with force powers. Like, that shit's nothing.
I know that, like, young kids can be force sensitive, but, like, I always thought Yoda, like, trained for years and years and years to be that good.
Well, I think the way that it works is kind of like a Scorpion type of shit.
Ah.
Like the force can be very strong, but you have to learn how to control it, otherwise bad shit happens.
Yeah.
It's like Pan and Dragon Ball.
That's the dark side, basically.
Yeah.
You end up not being able to control the force, really.
Right. You get all the power right away.
You said you had a question.
I fucking forgot.
Okay. So yeah, Rey does use Force Lightning at one point.
Yep.
Which it is a, they slightly rectify it later in the movie, but it's a really big fuck you moment to the fans.
Really?
And I think that was the point. So they had a Tatooine Phantom Menace style desert duel between Kylo Ren and Rey, and they're like force,
That's on
and they're like
Jakku, right?
and they're like no. And they're like force pulling this like carrier that had taken Chewbacca captive, and Rey just gets pissed that Kylo's winning, and she blows it up with force lightning, and for the cast it's half the movie, but for us it's a couple minutes. For a couple minutes we're led to believe that she just killed Chewbacca like that, and I was like furious. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's awesome like that, and then he shows up and everyone's like, oh, how did he survive? And they're like, oh yeah, there was another carrier that we just didn't show in the movie, but he was on it. Don't worry, we didn't kill your character.
I can't wait to see it.
No, because you're just going to come back the next time we record and you're going to bitch about it for 2 hours.
I like seeing bad movies.
I know, but you're still going to bitch about it even though we're talking about it. You know how bad it is.
I'll try not to bitch as much, alright?
One-
Just for you, I promise.
I've heard you go off about The Force Awakens and the second one.
Well, Force Awakens was a lot better than Last Jedi.
Yeah, but you say you don't care, but then you just sit here and you're running a pile driver into it.
I was gonna say, like, you either need to go all the way in,
Yeah.
like us,
I have
It's
strong...
like
or
Kingdom
stay in your
Hearts.
lane.
I have strong
Get
emotions.
out of my fandom.
It's like Kingdom Hearts. We both know it's shit, but we still love it. Tell me I'm
I
wrong.
really want to call it shit.
Different conversation.
What?
We'll save this for...
Look, man, Kingdom Hearts, the first
We'll
Kingdom
save
Hearts
it
was
for-
the first game I ever owned. It's still very dear and near to my heart.
I understand that.
Incredibly
We're gonna have to pause this because it's something that needs to happen.
All right, well,
Kingdom
let's-
Hearts 2 is really good.
It is good.
Birth by Sleep, still good.
Never finished
But the
it.
thing is,
I never finished Birth by Sleep.
motherfucker.
I didn't like how zoomed in it was.
So, Moore's writing as time went on, legitimately, when we hit coded is when shit started hitting the fan.
Well, Coda was just garbage.
But that's not
all the way
what I'm
through.
talking about. Even though Coded has most of the fucking, like, most story-sensitive bullshit to the rest.
Sadly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, like, 358 was alright, but then we got, like, Back Cover and Key, which they pretty much just confirmed that Ava is fucking the traitor by this point.
Somebody Roxas.
It's not.
I hope so.
It's Ava. Ava's the traitor.
Not Roxas, Ventus.
It's not Ven. It's not.
It's gonna be.
It's not.
We'll see.
I'm telling you. Regardless, Nemours writing even up to 3.
I'd just like to know how Ventus survives. Like,
We'll
how
figure
he's-
that out. But the thing
Really?
is that the box was the thing that was talked about the most.
Yep.
What did they not talk about for all of Kingdom Hearts 3 besides
The
the
box.
fact that Maleficent and Pete were looking for the fucking box?
Yeah.
The shit. Yeah. And then we have to wait how many more games just to get that shit answered?
I'm not sure. I don't know why they inserted shit from the mobile game in the
Right.
first place.
Well, because it's canon.
Yeah, I don't. It's stupid that
It's a story.
canon.
It's the stories about the foretellers, so they don't have to make another game about the fucking foretellers. Anyways, go. Fuck Kingdom Hearts. I love it.
This is just
The
going to be
lore
a
is
big
just-
anti-Disney
The lore
podcast.
Yes.
is really dumb. Fuck Disney. They made 80% of the top billing movies.
Yeah.
2019.
Disney's
That is not good.
Disney's the only reason why we'll never have Sora in a proper fighting game.
We might get him in.
Unless
in
Disney makes it. Disney fighting game.
in Smash.
No. They won't let it. They won't put him in Dissidia. They won't put him in Smash.
They'll put him in Marvel vs.
He was
Capcom.
in
World of
Final Fantasy.
Wasn't a fighting game.
That's true.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, you guys are making shit that's really
Fucking just
difficult
got a
for me to follow.
Zenkai boost, bro. Just chill.
Fuck. I guess the biggest problem of Rise of Skywalker, and I hate saying this, is just the fact that Palpatine's in it.
Yeah. No.
So there's a bit. It's when Rey has all the voices in her head.
Right.
And we're like, you can do it. And then Mace Windu pops in and he's like, kill that motherfucker.
That's bullshit. I saw that meme, bitch. I saw that meme.
Or Hayden Christensen's voice pops up.
Right.
And he's like, bring balance to the Force like I did. If Palpatine's still alive, you did not bring balance to the Force! You are not the Chosen One. Qui-Gon was wrong.
The Chosen One thing doesn't make any sense now.
It doesn't now.
No.
It doesn't.
Don't you love it when a company shits on its fucking shits on an entire franchise?
It made it so that everything that happened in the original trilogy did not matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
What did they accomplish? Nothing.
Nothing.
Because they brought peace for 30 years. Palpatine comes back with Star Destroyers.
Star Destroyers?
No, shut up. Every single Star Destroyer is armed with Death Star lasers.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one.
Yep.
And it's like, have you seen the Dark Side end cutscene for KOTOR 1?
No.
Okay, well it's a bit where it shows
Where's Revan says, I'm Darth Revan and I have all this shit now, isn't it?
it's the one where it shows the fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. He literally has an infinite fleet of Death Stars. Where did they come from? Where did he get all these troops?
But the question is, if he has all these,
why didn't he use them before?
I'm trying to play devil's advocate on this. You gotta let me try because I understand where you're coming from because it's literally I hate when it comes down to okay, shit's going down, so we have to get the villain from the first season to be the final villain of the 8th season so that we conclude everything. I don't like that, but. When it comes to playing devil's advocate, 'cause I'm trying to think of something else that also is very similar to that, but I can't. I'm gonna say Bison in Street Fighter. Fuck it.
Bison was always a villain.
Right, but it's when we ever get a new villain, oh no, we can't. It's just a Bison clone.
Now he's a girl, so
It's still a Bison clone.
Andros. Anytime there's a villain, it's always gonna be Andros.
Yeah, it's Star Fox and Andros. Yeah, no. So anyway,
Ridley.
Yes, it's always Ridley.
Or the mother.
Or some sort of
mother brain. Yeah.
Or some sort of fucking mother brain.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
Yeah, no.
Or some sort of large Metroid.
God,
It's always God, SMT.
Yes, it's always God.
But there's a reason for that. There's a reason.
No, it's always God or an aspect of God.
Yep.
And the Axum has to make a Messiah to fuck with him just cause.
Yep. I think that aspect of the story was kind of dumb, and they could have left that out.
It's in every game. Demi-Fiend is a sort of Messiah.
They don't like fully explain most of it until Apocalypse.
What about the Axum and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people are supposed to know about a fifth dimensional being?
I don't know.
Besides Steven, and that's because he did it.
That's why I love Apocalypse, but I just think the extra story bits was just kind of.
Anyways,
a little
trying to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
In terms of didn't they bring Palpatine back in the books? He was back, but he was a clone, right?
Yeah, he cloned himself, and then he used mind transference and
into the clone.
Yeah, he would body hop into clones, which is something that Vitiate did in the Old Republic MMO.
Okay, but
cool.
that's the old dude with the twins, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit.
That's not even his first body.
Right. So, but when it comes to that Palpatine, do you think that's what they were going for? Because when I'm looking
in
at
1977, no.
No. Obviously not.
Oh.
No, obviously not. Because first off, Hayden Christensen coming back as Hayden Christensen saying, "Yo, I brought balance to the Force." First off, no, you didn't. You killed every youngling and 60% of the Jedi by yourself. Second, you were Darth Vader when that happened, and you didn't really kill him. Your son cut off your hand, and then you threw an old man down a fucking shaft, which magically...
Oh god, that reminds me of another thing.
Right, it doesn't make sense. He technically should have died unless Palpatine, Mr. Ian was like...
He's a zombie.
Yeah. Oh, is he really?
When they do close-ups of him, he's a zombie. He's got his eyes are whited out. He's missing parts of his body. And there's bone poking out.
Oh, so hold on.
He's a zombie.
So he is literally too angry to die. He's that dude.
Yeah, but not as cool.
Right, but then that just makes sense then because we've already seen that.
Not in canon.
I mean,
no. If he had said, "I am using Darth Sion's ability,"
and I get that,
would be fine. But he explicitly referenced that he's using Plagueis' power, which cannot be used on the caster.
Right. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to play devil's advocate. The thing is that
really hard because it's really that bad.
The thing is because again, when
Star Wars is the same.
When I was going through the whole nothing matters.
Yeah.
When I was going through the Star Wars kit, I was looking up shit, and it's like, Plagueis and Sidious fucked up by trying to create life or hold life, and that's when they fucked up and made Anakin.
Yes.
Right.
Which is a metal as fuck origin story.
Yeah, it super is.
It is actually completely canon now too. They have a comic book that explains
They meditated so hard, he just showed up.
Yeah, he went whoops, and their baby.
He was Jesus Christ.
Right.
He was an immaculate
But then, so there was a point where Plagueis met Anakin as a child, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Right, and he's like, oh shit.
Plagueis?
Yeah, what does he look like? Nutsack?
He's a big ass bitch.
He's got like a big head.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of those?
He's got a really tall head.
Not like Mundi.
Oh, not the guy on Jedi Council.
No, not like
that dude has like several wives because his planet's birth rate is really low, so he's had to fuck multiple women.
Kiadi Mundi?
Yeah, he's the only Jedi that's exempt to that rule.
He's clapping three.
Nice.
Multi cheeks.
But the thing is,
you go Kiadi.
Yeah, you go.
Sorry, you got killed on Maikido.
Yeah.
Those girls
he got right in the middle of it.
Fucked.
Yeah. Anyways, my thing is I just fuck. The thing is, like it would make more sense if he just said that, like, and I feel like that's what they meant to do. Like you can't take this fucking anthology, throw it in the trash, and pick out pieces of paper from the fire.
Yep.
You can't do that because that's what they did. Because that's clearly what, if you're telling that...
This new franchise is a Frankenstein.
It is. It actually is. If you're telling me that fucking...
monster.
God damn it. That Palpatine straight up just looks like he's a zombie, that he's literally being held together by the Force, like Scion, or like fucking...
He's not like in a billion pieces, but he's just
but regardless, it's like that's literally what Scion was.
He's got the...
Yeah, but
he's got the perfect one of those.
But that's literally what Scion did, right? He was so angry that he just said, "Nah, son, not today."
Yep.
And that's what he's doing. Dude got thrown down an elevator shaft. He should be dead.
No.
Like I said, there shouldn't be a body left.
Right, because it exploded.
It exploded, and there was no debris. And this leads to my next... I'm going to get to this real quick, because I feel like you'll enjoy it. There was no debris.
When the Death Star exploded?
The Death Star exploded. It exploded, it like vaporized.
Right.
Well,
In Rise of Skywalker, they go to the ruins of the Death Star, the second Death Star, to find this Sith artifact that was kept in the Emperor's throne room, the same throne room that he got thrown down on, that was just on one of the moons of Endor. It should not have been there. The fight that's there was cool. I will say that. It was a nice duel. It should not have been there at all.
I can totally see why it might still be a thing because like the effects back in fucking
70s.
The 70s weren't that good to show like little pieces of it still there. So I can give that a slight pass.
I'm not gonna say to alter the canon because of new technology.
That's true.
The canon has already been established. True. You don't see it there, it's not there.
It's gone, yeah.
And then all of a sudden it pops back up.
Wasn't the thing "Let the Past Die"?
Yeah, in Last Jedi, it was let the past die, but not our version, of the past.
Yeah, So that's a really good point. The whole part of it is let the past die, and
fuck you, Ryan Johnson.
Sorry, wrong movie. This was J.J. Abrams.
No, it was Ryan Johnson's fault though. Right?
Oh, I'm just saying.
The let the past die shit.
Here's my thing. The fact of the matter is that J.J. Abrams told him, like, from jump, doing The Force Awakens, that he did not want to do the next two. Mm-hmm. Right? But then...
this fucking buffoon, this absolute clown.
The Last Jedi came out, and everybody's like...
garbage.
The Disney executives and Ryan Johnson were like... Yes, we did magic here, boys. Everything's great. The fight is cinematic. It's amazing.
Now he's getting
Luke is juking and jiving like a magical wizard. Fucking a magical. He's orange justicing around.
He's doing the fucking plus.
The blood planet. And
no, he's got the monster and he's on his fucking space mower and he's like the boomer. And
he's doing all this cool shit. And I will admit, watching that scene alone, and just like fucking with Kylo is a thing that I thought was cool. Granted, I didn't have context for the rest of the story. I didn't know what was going on until I saw the last part. Because again, I couldn't sit through the first fucking like hour of that movie. So I said, fuck it. That was fine with me. But Ryan Johnson doing that and making so many fucking problems in that movie, it was going to make it tough for anybody who came into that third movie to try and fix it.
What I heard is that the new movie, the best way to sum it up is it's 2 movies in one. It is JJ's version of the
Last Jedi.
previous one and this one.
Yeah.
He's trying to fix the mistakes of the
Like,
second one.
how did the script for Last Jedi get through all these fucking checks before? And no one at once. No one once was like,
because it's money.
Garbage.
No, because it didn't go through Lucas.
Of course, it won't go through.
It went through
Lucas.
Kathleen Kennedy. Who the fuck is she? What did she do on
No
the
one.
other movies?
She
Nothing.
says
works for Disney.
She says it's really She said it was really hard to make these movies because there's no like comic books or shit for it to be based on.
Yes, there are!
Are you kidding me? There are years and years of rich lore to use.
God damn it! You just
But maybe,
like
maybe if Disney hadn't made it all non-canon, so you wouldn't have had to read up on it, you would have had something to read up on.
The problem is that if they try and do this shit from the... Because here's the thing. The main populace of the human race... I'm sorry, human race, and you can go ahead and ostracize me if you want to, is fucking garbage. You got... Everybody's opinion is trash. I.e., me specifically talking about one of my favorite game series of all time. I think it's the writings... Nomura got sloppy. It's fine. I understand. I still love the game.
The writing's pretty dumb.
But the fucking thing is... Friendship is magic is essentially what it is. But the fact...
That's just Japan.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is that if they would have kept the books canon, and Disney, with all their infinite wisdom, tried to do that shit, the Star Wars fans are such a no pun intended, a strong force, a strong entity, that they would have called it shit regardless because X didn't look how it was in the book.
And here's the solution to that. You hire the authors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't. You not.
They are all still alive.
Right, but you can't. You can't fucking. With that specifically, not only would they have had to do a lot of the stuff from right after 6, because a lot of that story is Luke, Han, and Leia going through, right? Yeah. So that means that they have to try and pull a solo type of fucking shit.
Most of it was. Most of it was in the time period where this new trilogy is taking place now, where it's about Jason and Jada and everyone's guy Kyle Katarn is a major figure in the books.
Yeah, they don't need to start immediately after. They can skip ahead a little bit.
Right,
they can jump around.
But I'm saying, and would you be okay with that?
Yes.
Right. Fucking Bobby over there won't be.
I don't think Star Wars.
Bobby wants to see Luke fuck Mara Jade.
Well, they'd be in it.
Right, it'd be after he met him. How'd they meet? Oh, we're not going to show you.
I don't think Star Wars
fans.
I think Star Wars fans are completely justified in their anger and
no, because you're playing a double standard then with the fucking anime gatekeeping, because that's the same shit.
That's why I was yelling at you earlier. I was like, Star Wars gatekeeping, get out of my community.
That's the same fucking thing. If saying that the Star Wars fans are justified in their reason to be fucking mad,
to hate the direction this franchise
exactly, it's the same reason as anime fan bases.
Because, not really.
Yes, it is.
Not really.
It's the same with the JoJo argument we had.
It's just talking for the Star Wars. It's talking about one complete franchise, not a bunch of shit, not like a whole community.
But I'm saying fan bases for that thing in general. The JoJo tards are almost equivalent to the fucking Star Wars nerds.
Well, no, see, they're different because these are new assholes, and they're new assholes of the franchise, and these guys are the old guard.
But there are new assholes to that franchise that are equally as angry.
I don't think so.
You're what?
I don't think so.
I still feel a nailed argument coming.
So I can only tell you from my perspective.
But you're one of the old guard.
No, I'm not. I wasn't around in the 70s.
But you.
I missed most of the lore because most.
But you caught up.
Exactly.
But you caught up.
And that's the great part about it. The new Star Wars fans who actually care about the franchise are coming in, and they're catching up.
Right. But there are also those fucking meme lords in there, right? Even if they've caught up to everything.
No, all the memes are coming from the people who've caught up. Those are the meme lords.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same with the JoJo tards.
Well, what I'm gonna...
There's only the one... There's the one group, and then there's 5-year-olds.
Obviously, I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about, because I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to this stuff. But to play on Chance's side... I'm understanding it as the people who who are in the anime stuff want that to change for them. Is that
it's
what
like
you
it's
think
okay?
is?
So let's say this: there's this whole small, tiny little group where there's a small amount of people that are like, hey, it's nice and cozy, nice and comfy. I love being with you guys. I love talking about this sort of thing. The whole group sees how comfy and warm and comfortable it all is, and they're like, hey, we want a part of this. Let us in. These people are like, no, we're good. You have everything else. And then these people, they get their wish. They get in, and then they're like, why are you guys mad? What are you mad about? Why can't we be a part of this when they had everything else?
So let me finish. So what Chances is mad at is that people coming in and changing what it is originally to fit the new people's needs.
Mm-hmm.
What the Star Wars thing is that there is an established thing that has been going on.
Right.
40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
It's not that new people are coming in and wanting to change that. That's what's happening.
It's already changing.
But that's out of their control.
That's those new people coming to change it. Those are the new writers,
right?
Not the fans.
And I get that,
because all the fans are angry.
Right?
All the fans thought Last Jedi was bad.
Right, and I understand that. And I 100% understand that.
There's a small sect of people that thought.
But the thing is, and the thing is like what I'm trying to say is that I'm just talking about the fan base in general. Yes, the fan base can be angry. The fan base can be divided because you will hear those people that said that the Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker weren't that fucking bad.
And those guys aren't fans.
Yeah, they aren't real
but
fans.
Who are you to say that?
Because those are the same people who you'd ask, okay, what movies have you seen? And they'd be like, oh, we've seen The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
No, because
we're 5.
You will find those people that have seen every movie in the trilogy that have read the book will say that it's not that bad. It may have some issues, but it's not that bad. You will meet those people. They do exist.
I don't think that the thing is that their opinion is not worth it or anything. I think
that's what he's saying.
I mean,
that's what he's saying.
Okay, but in my perspective, in my head, I'm thinking it as the fans want basically just what was in the books to be a movie.
Right, but and that's fair.
Or that's
the baby's crying for the bottle when they know they can't have it.
Of it.
Yeah, and that's not at all what the Chance is talking about is his problem.
And that's only because the books are like universally loved. If they were bad, if what this new trilogy did happened with the books, if the writers in the 80s and 90s came in and wrote books and the fans were like, this is garbage, we wouldn't want it.
Right, and I 100% understand.
And it's like, even from like a business standpoint, that's material that your writers don't have to make.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's already there.
But as soon as... Because it was... Boy... It was literally right before The Force Awakens comes out, right? Mm-hmm. They go, hey, yo, Lucas! Yeah? No. and it's done there. Hitler said, what's up? And you can't stop that.
I know, and that's why like most of the fans' anger just... It's not even anger, it's just confusion. It's just like, why?
Why didn't you read?
Why are these 200 IQ businessmen making these types of bad deals?
Because they're not worried about the story. They're worried about the money. Yeah. And that's the thing. You are a perfect example of why their shit works.
Yeah, you're right.
You know it's gonna be fucking bad, yet you went and spent like $28 for you and your girl.
That's $26.
$26. So close. $26 to sit your ass down for 2.5 to 3 fucking hours to watch this fucking trash on a screen.
I think that's more of a testament to how shitty the movie is that he can't believe. Oh, I can't believe the movie's gonna be so bad.
No,
like I
didn't see it
because you held out hope, knowing how shit's been going for a minute.
Because that's what the franchise is about. It's about holding out hope.
It's the same thing for Kingdom Hearts, man. The shit's
I already knew it was going to be bad.
People were calling Kingdom Hearts 3 out of 5 for the fucking longest time.
I think Chance is just a masochist in terms of this, and he's like kind of exempt.
I'm the same way, but I'm just saying, it's like, I don't want to hear people complain when they know the shit's going to be bad from the get-go. You guys looked at everything, you saw shit. Don't trust with your eyes because you know it's not true.
I guess it's you want to see what parts were bad.
Okay, first off, like I said with you guys, I don't spoil myself.
Right.
I want to go in there fresh.
Right.
And that was kind of my fault, honestly.
And my bit with Star Wars movies is it's like
you're dedicated
because it's such like it has been such an integral part of my life. I want to believe that one day there will be an average movie. Now, honestly, at first it was I want to believe that there's a good one. Oh, hey, Revenge of the Sith was pretty good.
It was alright.
I forgive Attack of the Clones now because Revenge of the Sith was good. I know it's a
That
rough
one's
thing to
rough.
say. It's a rough thing to say, but sometimes as a man we gotta do the better thing.
It Resident Evil 5's itself. Honestly, it Resident Evil 5's itself. I know you guys don't get
the
that.
bar gets set lower, so
the thing is, yeah. So when Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, right? Mm-hmm. And those were like, all right, we're good. Then we get Code Veronica, everybody's like, and then Resident Evil 4 comes out, and everybody's like, yes, fucking yes, Queen. Resident Evil 5 comes out, everybody's like,
okay.
Resident Evil 6 comes out, and we're like,
Resident Evil 5,
Resident Evil 5, yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Can I say the logo for Resident Evil 6 looks like a giraffe?
You're not the only person.
Okay, everyone has said that.
Fucking 12 years too late there, Chief. But that's what I'm saying. A Resident Evil 5 itself, where you go 4, 5, 6, fucking top notch. Everybody and their moms are shitting their pants over this blonde man blowing up space stations. Then we get 1, 2, 3. Everybody's like, and then we get fucking 7, 8, 9. Everybody's like, 1, 2, 3 wasn't that bad.
I'll tell you the most, and here's a word, your favorite word, Chance.
What?
Most millennials.
Yes.
We were raised on the prequels, so we never thought the prequels were bad.
You ask somebody who wasn't.
I know. The ones who, like I've said before, are no longer the majority.
Right, but
because they're dead.
Even when 1, 2, 3 came out, after people saw, like, I obviously saw 4, 5, and 6 before I saw 1, 2, 3. Right? Fuck you. Darth
He's
Maul,
not a boomer. Shut up.
Darth Maul's still the shit. Ray Park is awesome. But that's what I'm saying. Is like watching 1 as a child. The only thing you think about is, oh damn, Darth Maul's over there with a double-sided lightsaber.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, I don't want to watch.
Yeah,
I don't want to fucking watch.
Which now as an adult, I love that shit. That's great world building.
Right.
It is.
It is.
Exactly. When you talk about shit that no one cares about, it doesn't change the fact that it's still part of the world. That's another part of the world we know about.
That's what I'm saying.
Whereas, like in the original trilogy, I'm sorry, but it's just space. What, like Space Hamlet or some
Space
shit?
Hamlet. Yep.
My dad is a douche.
Yeah.
Oh, like I thought you were talking about like yours.
No, my dad's dead.
Oh.
No, in 4, 5, 6, it's literally my dad is a douche.
Yeah.
And my dad killed. My dad committed mass genocide. He accidentally murdered my mom to the point where she decided that she didn't want to live anymore.
He murdered her to death.
Yeah, and then he tried slapboxing with my great uncle. And I mean, come on now, that's all it is. And then he comes back with a complex. We're like, oh, well, now I've been trained by Yoda, so I have to be the best. And I got to restart the Jedi Order. My sister's kind of Force sensitive, but we're not going to talk about that.
They talk about it. She got Jedi training.
Yeah.
In this movie.
There's cutscenes.
In the new one?
Yes.
Oh that
so
would have been nice to show before.
Yes.
Yep.
But it's trash. It's trash.
She
I can't do it.
In the comics, she did a lot of like training.
Not canon.
Yeah.
I know that's the terrible part.
In Force Unleashed 2, there's a side mission where you can go and fight Leia.
Yep.
She has a gold lightsaber.
You know who gets a gold lightsaber in this movie?
Ray.
Why?
It's one of the last shots in the movie.
Because she's a royal guardsman.
It's kind of cool because her lightsaber, instead of having a button, it's got like a dial on the top that's got like little finger notches. So she just like.
Doesn't matter. She's not a Sentinel.
No, she's not. But the Jedi Order doesn't exist anymore. So does that really matter?
No, because that's the way the kyber crystals work.
Not anymore. They don't.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
In the new canon. And I honestly, I do prefer it this way. The new canon, the kyber crystals. It's not your crystal is a set color.
No, I thought that the way the kyber crystal work now is like if it was yellow, it's like you're fucking.
No, that's KOTOR.
Is that just straight KOTOR?
Yeah. That's KOTOR and the old canon.
Right.
Now it's just like the kyber crystal will attune to you.
So what the fuck does gold mean then?
I don't know.
Fuck this series, bro. It's trash.
That's why in Fallen Order, Cal can have whatever color he wants.
To shift gears, are there really big discrepancies between the prequels and the originals? Like kind of like these ones?
Well, actually,
there were.
I don't know.
I'd like to save that for part 2 because dinner's almost ready.
Okay.
There's a couple.
I got one final thing I gotta say.
No.
Well, to them it won't be anything probably.
There's a couple more I'd like to say before we go to dinner.
Okay.
A couple inconsistencies. This movie is very inconsistent.
I've never seen you
angry
more,
right now,
I've never
dude.
seen you more clear on anything in like the entire time I've known you. Like
he's about to achieve nirvana. His mind is so focused.
So
he's in a meditation position.
There's two big moments I want to say
he's gonna
that are
disappear
very
with a
inconsistent.
cloak
One of them isn't really that important. It's just bad writing. The other one, incredibly important, and also bad writing.
What was with that? Well, sorry, go ahead. I'll say later.
So, we get introduced to a new character. Her name is Zori.
You mean the black girl?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Nope.
No, she wears a helmet the entire movie, and you only really get to see, like, this bit of her, and she's, like, some Middle Eastern chick.
Other than Lando, black people exist in Star Wars?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Anyway, she's just, like, tough criminal chick. I want to say nothing wrong with her character other than this thing I'm about to describe. But in the very...
Zori.
Zori. In the very beginning, she runs into Poe, and I guess her and Poe have, like, a history, and she has, like, a gun to his head, and it was just, like... And she was literally just like, I'm going to fucking blast all of your insides across this pavement because of some not to be described... No, for some not to be described thing that you did. We don't know what he did. We do find out Poe is a drug smuggler, though. That was kind of interesting.
Oh, okay.
And then
Gotta make him as cool as a Solo.
And then not even 5 minutes later, it honestly was probably faster than that, they're back to, like, romancing each other. And I was like, you wanted to kill him.
Hey, look, let's just... Women ain't shit. Okay, that's
and he didn't like do anything for her.
I like women. I'm not a sexist. Erase that.
Ray strong dick.
Like say Ray beat her in a fight, and that made her love Poe again.
Knock some sense into her. Shh. Like this man, bitch.
The second one.
I'm not sexist.
And I'm gonna need you to stop your interjections on the second one because I will scream over you.
No, please go ahead.
It is the final confrontation between Rey and Sheev. I can't call him Palpatine because they're both Palpatines.
Wait, what? Oh, you're fair.
Oh, did you not know that?
No, I forgot. I forgot that his first name is Sheev because I've only called him Palpatine or Sidious.
No, my boy Sheev.
Because he renounced that name when he went to the Galactic Senate.
No, he was Sheev Palpatine.
He didn't like it. Senate.
That's his name. Doesn't matter.
Fucking
so name. There's a bit where Palpatine's just like, I need someone to be the new Sith. And he goes up to her and he's like, hello, Empress Palpatine. And then she's just like, okay, what do you want from me? And he's like, you need to strike me down. That way the souls and the fucking force spirits of all the Sith will live in you. And then she's like, I'm not gonna do it. And then the skybox opens up and there's a big space fight happening. The Resistance is getting fucking just yoked out of existence.
Yoked.
That.
Anally raped fist.
And then she's just like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. And then she starts fighting him, which is the first. Okay, well, if you're not gonna do it, or you start fighting. And she's like, pulls out her lightsaber, and then a bunch of like guards come in and they fight.
Did she initiate the lightsaber, or did the guard show up first?
She initiated the lightsaber. And so she's fighting all these Imperial guards. Meanwhile, Kylo Ren is outside fighting the Knights of Ren. That's their role, by the way, is to be bodied by Kylo. They were kind of cool when they first showed up because they showed up and it was just like, oh yeah, the boys are here.
Finally,
they walk in formation, and then that's it. They don't do anything. They kidnap Chewbacca, but they kidnap him off screen.
Chewbacca got kidnapped in Solo as well, didn't he?
That was the very beginning of the movie.
So, anyways, Kylo and Rey rejoin each other, and then Palpatine is just like, oh yeah, by the way, when Rey's like, no, I'm not going to do it, he goes, do it. And I was just like...
In the same voice? Is it the same clip? Just
it's the same actor.
Right.
Which is honestly the best part of Star Wars, that he's legitimately been the Emperor since the old 70s movies.
He's been old for 40 years.
That's
he didn't look like he was Palpatine when he was in the 70s,
but now
he actually looks like Palpatine.
And then he's just like, fuck you, and he like force lightnings them. Or no, he just like force pushes them away, and then like brings them up, and he does an ability we haven't seen since KOTOR 2. He does the drain life and sucks the vinegars right out of them.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
He sucks the vinegars out of him, and it brings him back to life. So he's no longer undead. He's got the yellow eyes. His robe turns red and black. And he's just like, oh,
like
I guess.
Faction Wars, bro.
And then he goes, oh, I guess I
kinda.
am the Sith now.
What do you mean? He was Sith before.
The Sith.
But like now I can be the one Sith or whatever. He does specifically say the one Sith.
Wait.
And that fucking pissed me off.
You can't
Because that's Darth
do
Vader.
that.
That is Darth Vader.
You can't say you'll be the one Sith if I turn around I see all these motherfucking Sith hoodies everywhere.
And then no, I'm you guys. I said no interjections. Anyways, then he picks up Kylo and he picks up Kylo and he's like, "Yes, you shall fall as I fell," and he fucking flicks him into a hole, and Kylo falls down a hole. That's it for Kylo for a minute.
Take a break.
And then Rey gets
coffee.
And then Rey gets up and it's just like, I am resistant against evil. I will fight you.
My man Adam Driver was like, I'm gonna take a quick break, film a movie with
Adam Driver was like,
Scarlett Johansson.
He was like,
I'll be right back.
He was like, I'm out. And he just jumped into a hole.
He does it himself.
He was like, sorry, girl.
Fuck this.
He's like, no, we can't Skype tonight.
Hi, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
And then anyways, Rey's just like, I'm gonna fight you, and he's just like, okay. And then he fucking force lightnings her, and she blocks it with.
Spell I cup.
She blocks it.
I made
She
it
blocks it
before
with Luke's
already.
lightsaber, and he's just like he basically is just doing the whole unlimited power thing again.
Did he say it?
No, he doesn't say it, but I forget exactly what he says because it wasn't important.
Right.
And then he says something like, "You can't defeat me. I am all the Sith." And then Rey's just like, "Oh yes, but I am all the Jedi." And then she whips out Leia's lightsaber that she got 20 minutes earlier. And so that
Yep.
Leia had a lightsaber, gave it to Luke
heard
because she was like, "Oh, at the end of my Jedi path, Ben will die."
She's fucking voice actor at this point.
And then Leia does the cross lightsaber
I
thing.
fucking can't even.
The X, and she reflects Palpatine's lightning back at him, just like Mace Windu did, except this time it kills him. So, let me recap the inconsistent.
He's done.
No, let me recap the
Xavier's
inconsistency. You must kill me so our
Yeah.
spirits can flow through you. No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Did it. Nothing happened.
Oh, she was empowered by the Jedi at that point,
Why?
so clearly that's why she didn't get all evil.
No.
Why did
She fulfilled the ritual.
Why did Palpatine even offer if he could just steal it?
You know what it was? You know what it was?
I know that's the other
No,
part too. Why did he even need a sacrifice? If he could just go around sucking the venom,
It wasn't
sucking the
filled with-
vinegars out of Force users.
It wasn't filled with malice, Caleb.
Yeah.
She was doing it to protect herself.
Yeah,
No,
with the
that-
will
no,
of her, with the will of her spiritual
Caleb.
parents.
No, it's not. That's the. Oh, by the way, it's Palpatine's son. That's her dad.
Yeah.
It's not Rey is a clone of Palpatine like I
what
thought.
does Matt Smith have to do with this movie? I thought he was in it.
He's probably an alien that I missed.
Oh.
But no, that's the whole point. Like the whole bit of Rey during the movie is she's fighting with rage. She is fighting with dark side power.
Yep.
The whole movie.
No,
Wow,
that part's
just like
not-
episode
no,
3.
No, as soon as she said, "I'm all the Jedi," like you said, no malice.
All of the violently aggressive Jedi.
Yep.
immediately-
All the I mean, not to mention the fact that Anakin fought with dark side. Mace Windu's entire fucking fighting style is basically
He's
light
the
powers
darkest.
mixed with the darkness.
He's the darkest Jedi.
Yeah, he's Riku. He's straight up just Riku.
He's got the great flavored lightsaber.
Exactly. that he wanted.
He wanted it.
I don't know Naruto, but is Sasuke a good comparison?
Yes.
Okay.
Sadly.
Right before the end of the Ninja War.
And then anyways, she's like, "Oh, I've expended all my power," and then she fucking falls down and dies.
Yeah, I know this part.
And then
Ben crawls out of the hole and
save what you love.
he's just like, "God damn, that hole was fucking deep. I was climbing for like 30 minutes."
Shouldn't have yeeted myself backwards.
And then he gets up there and he was like, "Oh, she's dead. Okay, let me use this life thing that she gave to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it back." And then raise back to life, and then they smooch. And I was like, "Okay, well they did Raylo." And then he goes, I'm out." And then
I'm gonna head out.
and then he becomes one with the Force. And then at the same time, Leia's body deflates and also becomes one with the Force. And then officially, that's it. All the Skywalkers are dead.
You remember,
Oh, but you're wrong.
Yep.
Because
No.
she takes up the name of Skywalker, doesn't she?
And that was the worst part of the movie.
Yep.
Because the whole entire point of Rey's story was that, and this is
she was from nowhere.
And no, she was clearly from somewhere.
Yep.
Rian Johnson fucked it up.
Yep.
And they say this in the line, there are some things stronger than blood. So it's like your family, your blood doesn't matter. So at the end, when they're like, "Who are you? I'm Rey." That would have been perfect if they just ended it like that. Just I'm Rey, and that's good enough. And then she goes, "No, I'm Rey Skywalker." No, you're not. You are not Rey Skywalker.
And it doesn't matter because it's like I think they're powerful.
And it's like
blood.
it doesn't matter. Family doesn't matter. Blood doesn't matter. Why the fuck would you take on the fucking Skywalker name if it doesn't matter?
Because Luke was like her father, and Rey was like her mother, even though they didn't hang out a lot.
Okay.
And I'm watching this tomorrow.
Now, before we go eat dinner, let's why don't we give a heartfelt apology to
I apologize to anyone listening with headphones.
No, let's give a heartfelt apology to George Lucas.
No.
No, he sold the franchise.
Yeah, he did that. It's on him.
He started this.
Yeah,
no one forced him to sell it.
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right then.
You sold your hopes and your dreams for money.
All right. We're gonna do part 2 after this?
You were our king,
We
and
can
you
do a whole
abandoned
other
us.
podcast, to be honest.
I'd love to do another one after we eat.
That's fine. I'm down.
We're gonna go eat some gumbo. See you later,
I gotta
folks.
piss. I've given up on Star Wars as an entire concept.
Let's get up on life.
Unfortunately, I haven't.
Goodbye.
Consumer.